Media. We are your connected community experience.
From Brooklyn Center High School, CCX Sports presents coverage of Tri-Metro Conference Girls Soccer. Today a matchup between the Brooklyn Center Centaurs and the Columbia Heights Highlanders. John Jacobson, Sig Ligry here at the James R. Norwick Athletic Complex at Brooklyn Center High School. And Sig, one of these teams hoping to get their first win of the season today. Columbia Heights coming in 0-7 on the season. BC got their first tie yesterday. They tied Legacy Christian, scoring their first 2 goals of the year, and are now 0-3-1.
So they're excited about that. They are very excited to play each other. Both teams are having their difficulties winning games or even making goals, but they're very enthusiastic about this match. Looking there at
that's Kristen Cini-Cariello. She's a second-year head coach of Columbia Heights. And had a good match last year with Brooklyn Center and looking forward to this one today. And Jessica Wilson, a first-year head coach for Brooklyn Center. Really likes the enthusiasm of her girls. And she said their biggest concern is whether they'll be tired coming off a match just yesterday and coming back 24 hours later and having to play again here.
That's the only concern with that. As we were saying, that both teams are excited to play each other. They're trying to get their first win. They feel they match up quite well player for player, so it should be fun to watch.
Grass field here at Brooklyn Center looks to be in excellent shape. Sig, I know you were here last Friday with Jay for a BC boys game. And we look at the starters for the Highlanders first of all, but you don't have any football this fall. It had all summer to kind of rest it, and it looks to be in very good shape.
Yeah, the field's in great shape. As you can see, there are no football stripes. So it's all laid out for soccer. It's a soft field. It'll be easy to get underneath the ball, so you'll probably see a lot of high shots. As the officials getting ready to start the match.
Yeah, we're so used to doing games on turf. Most of our teams play on turf. It's a little different, obviously, when you come to grass and how the ball reacts and the speed of the game reacts as you look at the Centaur starters for this afternoon. Ariana Conway, a senior, is their goalkeeper. The goalie for Columbia Heights, Sylvia Hernandez. BC, as I mentioned, coming off a tie again here against Legacy Christian. This is the second of 4 consecutive home games for Brooklyn Center. And Coach Wilson, you see the names roll past you. A lot of middle school, junior high girls playing, so a very young team that she's putting out there this afternoon in the season. But she's looking forward to the future and this team growing in years to come.
Absolutely. This is what you start out with. You got both coaches are relatively new, 1 year and 2 years. The team's players themselves are young, so you have the opportunity to build the program the way they want to put it together for the next few years.
Columbia Heights in the white. Brooklyn Center in their home purple with white.
And center referee is Ray Nayad. About to get the game underway. Check with that keeper, and away we go.
So Heights will possess to start, and they'll work from the back.
Columbia Heights in white, Brooklyn Center in their traditional purple.
Lydia Kennedy, number 6 for Columbia Heights, trying to play it up the right side. That gets broken up, comes back. Catherine Torres playing it up right side. Adriana Cardoso. And Brooklyn Center gets a foot on it. Trinity Dunlop is number 4. A short pass there. Head to Janae Alamos. Alamos, and Kennedy takes it away from her. Back comes Columbia Heights. Cross midfield. And then booted ahead, trying to get the ball to Jennifer Gualin-Criello. Criello with it now. Got a little bit of a space there on the left side, and then turned away. Guadalupe Garduna Garcia back there defensively for Brooklyn Center and blocks that one as well. Out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Columbia Heights. There's a look at Sylvia Hernandez, the sophomore goalie for Columbia Heights. Taking a long look downfield and hoping her Highlanders team can get on the board. They've only scored a couple of goals themselves all season. Have it deep here in DC's end. This is off of Columbia Heights. It'll be a goal kick for Brooklyn Center. Ariana Conway is the goalkeeper this afternoon for Brooklyn Center.
Okay, I thought I was confused. The linesman was indicating corner.
Yeah, it is a corner kick indeed. So Columbia Heights perhaps an early scoring chance here, a couple minutes into the match.
Opportunity here to arc it in towards the goal area. Comes straight across, right to a defender, and brought up, but not all the way out.
Shot away, it gets through all the way to the keeper, and Conway makes the stop. A good try there. Destiny Delgado had a foot on it and got all the way through. Now the ball coming out to Delgado. Header to her left. Chipped ahead, trying to get it to Kennedy. And then BC will take it. Ayana Moy playing it toward midfield. Heights intercepts, comes back to Dunlap. And then play to the left by Heights. They look to set things up. Pass ahead for Kennedy. And it goes out. And it's off of Kennedy. We get a throw in for Brooklyn Center. Boy, I thought the referee had indicated BC ball. Instead, it's the Heights with the throw in.
That's
See, he must have pointed the wrong way because he's definitely pointing toward the Heights goalie, and then it is indeed Heights with the throw in. We'll just have to wait to see, Sig, what happens on the throw ins and corner kicks from now on.
And there will be quite a few of them, I would imagine.
Trying to get some space back toward midfield. Comes to Delgado. Cross for Torres.
Moving the ball.
Well. Yeah, doing well in the short passing game here. Cardoso deflects, comes back to Alamos. Kennedy to Cardoso. Deflects off a BC player, comes back to Cardoso again. Ooh. And then cleared away. A nice play by Ilse Medina Delgado to get it out of danger there for Brooklyn Center. Another throw-in coming for Heights.
Yeah, for Columbia Heights, I think I had seen one too many passes that time as they were down near the goal area.
Adriana Inamangwa got the throw-in. Kennedy at the end line, marked up pretty well. And a takeaway for BC. Well played by Alamos. She is just a 7th grader for BC, number 21. Now Heights with control of the ball again. Cardoso back for Catherine Torres. To the sideline. And another throw-in coming for Heights. Torres, short pass in. Princesa Quezada. Down deep right corner. Arduna Garcia playing it up the side. It's off of Nayeli Williams and out. Another Heights throw-in. Get it quickly in to Kennedy. Middle of the field. Played back toward the left sideline by BC. Shot toward the net. Ball is loose, and coming out to take it is Conway. And a good strong kick out across midfield. Heights with everybody drawn up, Sig, to near midfield. They're take a chance that the ball won't get behind them, or they're going to be aggressive offensively.
Well, I don't think they're going to get caught in any kind of danger because the Brooklyn Center people are all playing back on defense, leaving the three defenders wide open in the midfield. They should be able to react, and we'll find out right now.
Trinity Dunlap with it for Brooklyn Center. Gets past one Heights player. Dunlap still with it. Gets by another player. Dunlap's going to take this herself. Finally knocked off the ball. Ball comes loose, though, and scooped up just in time by Sylvia Hernandez, a step ahead of Nayeli Williams. Williams, number one, scored one of the two Brooklyn Center goals yesterday. Trinity Dunlap had the other, their first two of the season. Here's Dunlap again. Bounces one in on net. And another stop by Hernandez. That loose ball a moment ago was almost dangerous, though, for Heights.
Yes, it was. Yeah, Dunlap was doing a good job of penetrating three lines of defenders. And that's what we were just talking about, that Columbia Heights should be able to go back in time because they had three up front, but it turned out to be more difficult than I anticipated.
Karina Kayamarka D'Arcio with the throw-in. Here's Dunlap trying to cross it into in front of the net or get a shot on goal, but misses on the short side. Out of play. Goal kick coming for the Highlanders. Goal kick. Hernandez getting it stopped there. Last shot. Fonseca Perez put it toward the front of the net, but taken away. Now here's a shot in on net. One bounce. And the save by Hernandez on the shot by Jenny Morales-Bravo. Knocked down. Good little maneuver by Lydia Kennedy to free herself up at midfield. The sophomore then has it taken away from behind. Williams defending. Back up, left side. Adriana Inamagua goes to the corner, trying to cross it out in front. That's blocked there by Garduno Garcia. Out, throw in for Heights. So Sig, we'll get to this in a moment after this throw in for another stoppage in play. Throw in for Heights comes to Kennedy, turns, fires a shot, gets deflected and out. Well, we have a moment. No fans allowed at Brooklyn Center this year. And so if you look on the far side of the field here, you'll see a few people in cars or just standing at the fence.
Yep.
That are watching. They can do that. There's no law against that, but nobody allowed inside the stadium other than the officials, the players, and fortunately for us, they allowed us in to do some TV both last Friday and today. Shot goes in and off the goalie, and it's in for a Columbia Heights goal. Right off the corner kick. And Columbia Heights has a 1-0 lead.
Well, that was a quick turn of events off the corner. We keep talking about those corners being dangerous. Here you see it again.
Alyssa Inamagua, the senior, right off
the keeper.
Conway and in. So Heights scores the first goal.
And here come the Centaurs trying to get that goal back. And again, it's Dunlap penetrating the defense, still has the ball.
Has Williams on her left. Dunlap. And this is going to go off of Heights. We'll get our first corner kick for Brooklyn Center of the match. That goal by Alyssa Inamagua, just their third goal of the season for Heights in this their 8th match. Corner kick comes out in front. Shot gets blocked by Kennedy. Trying to get it past Dunlap. Comes back to Williams. She has it taken away. BC still with some pressure. Dunlap offs a shot. Back corner. It's in for a goal. Trinity Dunlap with her second goal in 2 days. Second of the season. We're tied at 1. That was a great shot.
That was a pretty shot. The only place where the keeper was not going to be able to get to is in that corner, the near corner. See Dunlap very happy with that one. That was a great shot. Here's a look at it again. Dunlap gets it. Takes a nice shot right here. And just past the keeper inside the near post to tie it up.
So 2 goals less than a minute apart, or about a minute apart rather, minute 3 actually. And we are tied up at 1. Just over 29 minutes to play in the first half. Beautiful first day of summer, Sig, 81 degrees at game time. A little bit of a breeze.
Yeah, just enough to be comfortable.
Comfortable for us. Probably a little warm for the players. We've had some cool days, and certainly a great day to be out here to watch. The ball gobbled up by the keeper, Conway. Boots it away toward midfield off the foot of Alamos. Comes to Laisha Garcia. Dunlap back into the play. Take away for Heights. Moy had a foot on it for a moment. Now back comes Heights. Kennedy trying to get past the defender. Does. She launches a shot, but high and out of play. She's like, oh, how did I miss?
That one went straight across the goal area. All of it to the other side for a goal kick.
Off the goal kick, ball comes to Dunlap. Pass. And kicked away by Heights. And again, they'll send it down deep. And back there defensively, cleared out by Kaimarka Dircio. Throw in for Columbia Heights. Adriana Inamangwa will throw it in. Putting it toward the front of the BC net comes to Guadalupe Garduna Garcia. She kept it away from Kennedy, out of play. Another throw in for Columbia Heights.
Well, fortunately for the players, there's a fence around the field that's pretty close to the field, so the players can retrieve the loose balls because there are no ball retrievers available.
Erica Martinez getting ready to come in. Or excuse me, that's Evelyn Cueto, number 19, getting ready to come in for Heights. BC getting the throw in, but then Columbia Heights quickly coming back. Kennedy with it, lost his shot. This is high again. Well, another goal kick for Brooklyn Center. See, she's got a good leg on her, Sig. If she could just get that down a little bit, or if she's out a little farther, that shot will go in rather than over the net.
Yeah, just needs to work on the accuracy.
Garcia, nice pass out to the right wing to Alamos. Under pass up the wing, gets intercepted. Bounce ahead and off the foot of Criollo, and taken by Garduna Garcia. Back ahead, it rolls through to the keeper Conway, who gathers it up quickly, kicks it away, trying to get it to Dunlap, a little bit too far. Oh, then Dunlap does a nice job, took it away from Torres. She's on the loose up top. with Williams. Dunlop trying to get it through to Williams. Puts a shot towards the net, but didn't have a lot on it. And Hernandez no trouble to make the stop there.
That's a little bit off target, but a good idea. Dunlap again showing very good at penetrating the defense on her own.
Allie Reynolds playing it to her left. Back on D. Lydia Kennedy's pass a little too far out in front. It allows the Centaurs to play it out. Heights trying to regroup at midfield. Delgado. Back to Cueto. There's sideline to Crump. And out of play. A throw in coming, this time near side for Columbia Heights. Guido takes the return pass from Delgado. Put out in front, scramble for the ball and driven wide. And out of play. Emily Roman on the shot there for Columbia Heights.
Yeah, they got a little bit dangerous because there was so much traffic. You see the ball bouncing all over the place. Finally a shot, but off target. So it's going to be a corner kick for Columbia Heights.
Yeah, the ball went off a BC player. Corner in front, goes all the way past the net. Chased down by Cueto, putting it back in front. Loose ball. Kennedy trying to get a foot on it. And BC will put it out of play again. We'll have another corner coming for Heights. We saw Alyssa Inamagwa a moment ago, the strong leg, scored the first goal on a corner from the other side. And she'll line it up again. Short this time, shot away, cleared out by Medina Delgado. And a third straight corner coming here for the Highlanders. Center stop it, but it's loose in front. Shot gets deflected. Looked like it was Garduna Garcia that blocked the shot. Heights again, another try. It's off the goal post.
Off the post and comes right back. Boy, how close was that?
Another close call for Kennedy. That one closer than the first two shots she had toward the goal.
Here we see it again. Just right flat on the goal post. That would have been a couple inches off to the left. That would have rebounded in.
Kennedy will get a rest now. A couple substitutions for each side. Throw in for Heights. Centaurs cleared out of danger, moving it toward midfield. Only one defender back for Heights. Allie Reynolds playing on her side of midfield. Roman trying to get a scoring chance. She's the ball played right side, chipped ahead, and a good save by Conway, stopping the shot there of Gowan Criollo. Heights will reset. Torres playing it for Reynolds. Also high one up the left side. Gets past the Highlanders player, played by the Centaurs, across midfield. BC trying to reset, and Heights intercepts the pass. takeaway by Alyssa Inamangwo. Roman keeping it in play. Emily Roman. Her yo-yo got turned around and BC got it back. Dunlap. Off of Rodriguez's foot and played by Heights again before it's cleared out by the Centaurs. Dunlap across midfield. This will be Reynolds will come up and drive it right back down for Heights. Isabel Hernandez, the freshman, trying to catch up to it. And again, Garduna Garcia is there and plays it out. Throw in for Heights.
Yeah, she had some help. She had 3 players up front with her, but unable to get any kind of a cross going. No, illegal throw-in. She stepped over the line. So now we'll have a throw-in for Brooklyn Center.
Just over midway through the first half here. 1-1 tie. Erica Montero, number 17, in for Columbia Heights. Janae Alamos, 21, back in for BC. Columbia Heights a little more depth, Sig, than Brooklyn Center. So on a warm day like this, they've got a few more players they can sub in.
Yeah, it gets a little tough when you only have 2 subs.
All in the Centaur end, cleared by Alamos away. Well, the Columbia Heights throw in.
And the ball's over by the fans, as we should call them. We saw them on Friday also. There were several cars parked on the street. That's on Dunlop Avenue over there with, looks like parents watching the game.
DuPont?
I think it's isn't that DuPont Street over there?
Yeah.
What did I say, Dunlap?
Dunlap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rename the street and favor the goal scorer for Brooklyn Center today.
Well,
she probably appreciates that. This one goes wide and the net will have a goal kick coming for Brooklyn Center.
Hey, it's been a long time since I lived in Brooklyn Park. Goal kick for the Centaurs.
Jenny Morales back in for BC. Kept in a nice play at the sideline, then a better takeaway by Roman. Took it right away from Perez. It rolls towards the keeper and diving out is Conway, but she had a couple of Highlanders players right on her.
Yeah, they had 3 players coming right after. It's a good thing Conway got there first to scoop that one up, take it out of the danger area. Back to midfield, and Columbia Heights again driving the ball up. This one went over the touchline for another throw-in.
Alamos ready to throw it in. Throw in, knocked down by Heights. Launch it toward the back line. Williams there to defend. Got it to Garcia. Garduna Garcia across midfield. Blocked by Torres. And she'll play it across midfield. And here come the Highlanders again. Down the left side, Isabel Hernandez. Crossing pass in front. Ball loose and cleared away by Brooklyn Center. And Williams, fortunately, had good aim there. Didn't drive it in the back of her net. Instead, it will be a corner kick for Columbia Heights.
And for the Highlanders, 6th corner kick. Here's that last attempt. Just a bit off to the left side. Here comes the corner.
Driven toward, trying to get it to the front of the net, but it missed. And out of play, goal kick coming for Brooklyn Center. Adriana Cardosa back in for Columbia Heights. And Princesa Quezada also in. Miranda for Columbia Heights. Goal kick knocked down by Heights. Criollo got a foot on it. Dunlop takes it away from her. And take it back. By Gualman Criollo to midfield. Heights will reset back in the back line to Reynolds. Senior plays it up the middle of the field. Delgado with it there. Long drive by Evelyn Quito over the front of the net, and ball loose, played out.
I think the linesman said offside on the near side here. Yep, that's what it was.
So a free kick coming for Brooklyn Center. I wanted to flanks off of Dunlap. Chipped ahead, left side by Montero. Heights on the attack. Oh, and well defended there. Guadalupe Garduna Garcia, the freshman. Another outstanding play. Keep Heights from a scoring chance. Torres sending it down deep. Intercepted by BC. Nice little move by Dunlap. Trying to get the return pass, but that one didn't work. And it's instead Heights with control.
Brooklyn Center now with the throw in.
Whistle, push, foul. Dunlop continues on. Only Reynolds between her and the goal. Reynolds got a foot on it, slowed her down, that allows some of her teammates to get back on defense. Dunlop still, though, will persist after it. Goes to the net, and her shot deflects out of play. And we'll have a corner kick for Brooklyn Center. Nice perseverance there by Trinity Dunlap. Went down briefly, got back up, and played it well enough to get her team a corner.
Yeah, didn't quit at all. So it's a good opportunity here for the Centaurs with the corner kick.
Looks like it'll be Dunlap who will take it. He's the corner, and game to Torres of Columbia Heights. Intercepted, shot away, and that goes wide from Garduno Garcia and out. Substitutions for each team again. We're down under 11 minutes to play in the first half. Goalkeeper Hernandez lays it up. Then left side to Isabel Reynolds, off of a Centaur player now. We got a throw in for Heights.
Looks like Inamago coming back in for the Highlanders. Erica Martinez coming out.
Cross midfield, Heights with control, trying to squeeze past Williams. Another offside call on Heights.
But they had the right play going there. They
Yeah.
were moving the ball, just got a little bit ahead of the pass, and the ball goes back to the Centaurs.
Dustin Delgado for Columbia Heights. For Reynolds. Got a little too much air under that one. That allows BC a chance to play it briefly before Columbia Heights took it back.
There's
Now
a
it's only to
3-on-2.
stay onside, and they do. Ball comes in the middle to Roman, and a great takeaway there by Nayeli Williams. Then she misses on the pass to her left. Intercepted by Heights. Driven toward the net, but it'll be wide and out of play off of Delgado's foot. And a goal kick coming for Brooklyn Center.
So that time the Highlanders were able to move the ball down. They had a 3-2 advantage, and Williams came in there and broke that one up. Otherwise, that was a pretty good offensive attack by Columbia Heights.
Here come the Centaurs. Pass intercepted by Heights. Delgado took the return pass there from Torres and can't keep it in play. Throw in for the Centaurs. They'll see Medina. Delgado had the throw in for BC. Heights takes it away at midfield, driving it deep and sent out by Williams to midfield. Trump got a foot on it, comes back to Heights near midfield. Alyssa Inamagwa, she's the goal scorer today for Columbia Heights.
Another 3-on-2 if they can get past Williams. Nope. That's going to be a corner.
Williams able to take it away from Adriana Inamagwa. But it does result in 6-head and another corner for the Highlanders here. Again, it'll be Inamagwa who's going to take it. Scored on the corner about 23 minutes ago, putting it in front again. Williams knocks it down, but now we'll try again. Williams limping a little bit after that.
Yeah, I know she was a little bit ginger a few minutes ago when she made that stop. So she may have jammed something or twisted something.
Williams gets the stop. Ball's loose, though, and a good save. Conway able to stop the Heights chance.
We have a,
Oh,
do we have a PK?
penalty kick.
Yeah.
Oh. Penalty kick try for Columbia Heights. Alyssa Inamagwa.
What? I'll be honest with you, I did not see the
Was it a
infraction.
handball or what?
Must have been a
Yeah.
handball. I didn't see anything outrageous. So clearly a handball in the penalty area. Here we go. Matter of guessing right or guessing left.
Inamagwa.
Or you-
He's got it.
Or you can just bang it off the goalpost and bring
Right.
it in that way.
She's got her second goal of the match, and it's 2-1 Columbia Heights.
that was nicely played. You can't get a better PK than that one. Watch this. Right off the goalpost. No way is that keeper going to get that. Was so that ricocheted so far, it ringed around the back of the net and back out again.
Two to one Columbia Heights. They've had more of the chances so far today, Sig, and now shows on the scoreboard leading 2-1. Here's Kennedy.
Well, they've been getting these 3-on-2 breaks quite consistently, and that time it just kind of flooded the area.
Yeah,
Brooklyn Center made a mistake and drew the PK.
Excuse me, Sig. I was going to say they've kind of found their rhythm on offense, or what's working for them, and they're getting some of these breaks here within the last several minutes of the match. BC countering at midfield.
See, they would love to send up Williams and Dunlop, but they can't get out of their defensive zone. They're trying to keep the Highlanders away from them. Here we go again, another 3-2.
And out on top of it, Ariana Conway. Senior has been busy today.
Probably a lot busier than she wants to be.
Right. Morales-Bravo turns with the ball. Came back to Reynolds of Columbia Heights. To the end, the air goes off the defender's head. Come deep and a little bit of a push, and looks like no call there. The ball is out. We will have a corner kick for Columbia Heights regardless.
I was going to say, fortunately for Williams, she did hit shoulder to shoulder, knocked her over, but it was clearly shoulder to shoulder. This is the 9th corner for the Highlanders.
This will be taken by Kennedy.
Good shot there. Here comes a shot, blocked.
Stopped, shot comes to Torres, Melissa Torres. She goes down, back out top. Shot wide and short there by Delgado, cleared by BC away. Torres keeping it alive and setting up another play for the Highlanders. That one's intercepted and knocked out by Garcia. Throw in for Columbia Heights. Couple substitutes for each team. We've wound down to 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Columbia Heights now with a 2-1 lead. They had 2 goals on the season coming in. They've got 2 here in the first half. Throw in for the Centaurs. Comes Heights with a shot. Blocked by Garcia, trying to keep Kennedy away from the ball. Kennedy with a takeaway. And to create some space there, deep left side. And again, knocked away. Guadalupe Garduna Garcia knocks it out. Throw in for Heights. In for Alyssa Inamangwa, trying to get it back to Kennedy. Broken up by Williams. Heights trying to get one more on the board here. Minute 40 to play in the half. Skips past Kennedy, cleared away by BC. To the sideline, out. Another Columbia Heights throw in. Alyssa Inamangwa. Jessica Maida, number 1 for Heights. Taken away from her by Trinity Dunlap. Across midfield. Back to play it was Reynolds. Reynolds with a little run up the left side. Marked up now by Dunlap. Reynolds still able to clear it ahead. Williams lays it out. We'll have a Heights throw in. 35 seconds to go in the half. Back off BC again. One more chance perhaps for Heights if they hurry. Down to 15 seconds to go. Strong throw in by Kennedy, but misses her player and rolls out, and that will be the final seconds of the first half.
3, 2, 1.
So a late penalty kick goal for Columbia Heights. Alyssa Inamagwa's second of the match has put her team ahead 2-1 of Brooklyn Center at halftime.
Who's most at risk for coronavirus? People over 65, people with underlying medical conditions like heart disease, chronic lung disease, asthma, diabetes, people undergoing cancer treatment, and people with weakened immune systems. What should you do if you or a loved one is at higher risk? Avoid close contact with people. Avoid crowds. Stay home if you can. Wash your hands frequently. Learn more ways to protect yourself and others at coronavirus.gov.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that after 75 years, Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
My son Andrew was always a joy to be around. I always taught him to be accepting of other people. That's why when Andrew was suddenly fired from his teaching job for being gay, my heart just broke. As a parent, how do you prepare your child for something like that? I hope we get to a place where people will be treated with respect, equality, and love.
Cloud in the sky in Brooklyn Center. Columbia Heights leading Brooklyn Center. Tri-Metro Conference Girls Soccer. John Jacobson and Sig Ligry here at BC today. The Highlanders scoring twice, BC once in the first half of play. So we look at some highlights from the first 40 minutes of play, Sig, and most of the play has been at the BC end. They've been defending a lot today, and it's been a busy afternoon in goal for Ariana Conway. His shot at the other end and a stop made by Sylvia Hernandez. And here's the first goal of the match. Comes off the corner kick, went off the hands of Conway and in. Goal for Alyssa Inamagwa, the senior, to make it 1-0. And then Brooklyn Center able to score just a minute later. Trinity Dunlap, beautiful arcing shot into the back corner of the net, ties it at 1. Dunlap's second goal of the season. And that one off the post for Lydia Kennedy. Boy, she had a couple of close calls there in the first half, but unable to score. And a nice save. Diving out for was Conway for that one. And again, a lot of the action down to our right as we look at it from the press box. And then 5:28 to go in the half, able to convert on the penalty kick. It's the second goal of the match for Inamagwa, make it 2-1. Shots and shots on goal favor the Highlanders. Fouls even at 1 apiece. 9 corner kicks for Columbia Heights in the first half, and they scored off that first one.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of corners to give up. You can't give up that many corners and stay in the game.
Well, and the second corner kick set up the penalty kick.
Yes, that's
With-
true. It
with
did,
a handball.
With the handball, right.
after.
So that cost them 2 goals.
So our score, Columbia Heights 2, Brooklyn Center 1. And we'll come back. More girls soccer on CCX right after this.
It is normal, even healthy, to feel stress. But the coronavirus has many people worried about health, work, and the future. That stress can add up and make you sick. Some signs of too much stress are sleeping too much or not enough, eating too much or not enough, headaches, stomach aches, or rashes, and feelings of disbelief, fear, or irritability. If you find yourself with any of these symptoms, take a break to just breathe. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat this 4-7-8 breathing pattern 3 to 4 times. For more mental health resources, visit NAMI.org/coronavirus.
You told me not to talk to strangers. You told me not to cross the street without looking both ways.
You told me not to touch the stove.
You told me not to do drugs.
You told me not to drink and drive.
You gave me so many messages about how to stay safe. Why didn't you keep me safe by properly storing your gun?
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey!
Okay. If you love me enough to tolerate my perfect little pets and all their glorious dander, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
$145 over 92.
180 over 111. I had a heart attack and a cardiac arrest and then a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life.
If I would have followed a treatment plan, I would not be in this situation.
Lowering your high blood pressure could save you from a heart attack or stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
John Jacobson, Sig Liggery. We're at Brooklyn Center today. Tri-Metro Conference Soccer, BC and Columbia Heights. The Highlanders with a 2-1 lead at halftime. Sig, if you're the coach of each of these teams, what's your likely message that you just delivered there at halftime?
Well, for Columbia Heights, keep doing what you're doing. They've been pressing the ball well. They've been holding 3 players back in the midfield to make sure that anything coming back gets into their favor. I think for Brooklyn Center, they need to change their defense a little bit. They normally play a 4-4-2 where they can bring back a midfielder back in the defensive area for more defense. Problem is, if they get a takeaway and they move the ball up, there's only one player up on top, and it's tough to get the ball to that player. So I would think that they want to readjust that a little bit because they have been playing so much time on the defense. You have to give your team a chance to go the other direction. So let's see if they do that.
Upcoming on CCX, Lake Conference Soccer on Thursday as Hopkins will host Minnetonka and a boys-girls doubleheader. That starts at 5 p.m. Friday, high school swimming, Lake Conference matchup. 2 really good teams, top 4 in the state last year, each of them. Minnetonka and Wayzata. It's a 6:30 start at Lifetime Fitness in Plymouth. And then next week, Tuesday, boys match, SPA and Providence Academy. IMAC boys soccer, that's Tuesday at 7. And then a week from Thursday, we'll be in Maple Grove, Northwest Suburban Conference doubleheader, Elk River and Maple Grove. We saw Maple Grove lose early in the season to Champlin Park. But both of those teams, boys and girls, have been playing much better since then and hoping to get a sweep next time on their home pitch in those matches on the 1st against the Elks.
It's really tough this year for these teams to get anywhere. First of all, you're in the conference with all these other good teams, and you only have 11 games. So you're not going to play anybody that's, let's say, potentially weaker than you are. So every game counts. And if you have a target on your back, like Maple Grove does, being the defending state champions, that makes it just that much more difficult. So the officials getting ready, players are getting in position. Waiting for the keepers to get into the net. Referee doing the count. Checks with the keepers. Waiting for the official to get across the field. And here we go.
There we go.
I don't know what that was.
Now we're ready to go. An immediate takeaway for Columbia Heights. We get it away in the second half and then taken right back for BC. Gino Garcia across midfield. Stops, turns, looking for a teammate to go back to. Off the foot of Dunlap. Dunlap getting it back again. And then cleared out by Heights toward midfield. Played by Williams for BC, left side. Played by Fonseca Perez. Down deep and cleared with a strong leg by Allie Reynolds, well across midfield. Williams Had a foot on it and then blocks this one. Driven hard by Quezada Miranda and out. Get a throw in for Columbia Heights.
I think they changed. Yeah. No, they got it right. I thought he changed direction, but he didn't.
Heights pass comes in front and played by Garduna Garcia. Back to Dunlap of Brooklyn Center. That's knocked down by Alyssa Inamagua. Adriana Inamagua got it back to Alyssa. Pretty well defended there by Ayana Moy, Brooklyn Center, but she was able to keep it away. But now Dunlap gets it for the Centaurs across midfield. Going one-on-one. Lydia Kennedy took it away. Dunlap got it right back. Ran into Reynolds. Ball comes loose ahead to Moy. Moy coming ahead for the Centaurs. She and Kennedy both go down.
Yeah, no foul call. They both hit the ball at the same time.
Moy goes on. And Heights keeps control. And a little bump there and takeaway for Moy. And had it taken back by Inamagua. Kennedy out in front of her own net. Plays it ahead. That gets blocked by Lasha Fonseca Perez. Middle of the field. Ball loose and cleared out by Alyssa Inamagua. Out across midfield. Jennifer Gallman Criollo.
Oh, she slowed down and 4 defenders ran past her to get in position.
Setting it up for Roman, but getting back there first. Williams for Brooklyn Center. Will be a throw-in for Columbia Heights.
And again, we have no ball retrievers, so the players have to go over and get the soccer ball back into action.
BC gives it away in front, and that goes off the hands of Conway and out. Roman with the shot. It'll be a corner coming for Columbia Heights. They had 9 in the first half. Scored directly off one, and the second one indirectly. Set up their second at the penalty kick goal. Let's say Inamagua has it set up, drives it toward the net, off Conway again. And we'll try again. Goes through a couple players, comes back. Trying to pass it to the right. Roman with it there. Back outside. Inamagua trying to chip it toward the net. Centaurs cleared away as they'll say Medina Delgado cleared it to the sideline. Throw in for Heights.
Highlanders keep putting the pressure on.
Cleared out by Brooklyn Center again.
Couldn't tell if that was a foul or an illegal throw-in.
It's an illegal throw-in, so it'll go over to the Centaurs. Medina Delgado with the throw-in, but came right. to Quezada Miranda, who sent it out of play. Goal kick for Brooklyn Center. Centaurs trying to tie it up here, trailing 2-1. Got a 2-2 tie on Monday for their first point of the year. They tied Legacy Christian here. Their next match next Wednesday here against Hope Academy. And Columbia Heights returns home on Friday. They will host Fridley. Roman intercepts the goal kick, and then it goes off Williams and out. Corner kick coming for Heights. Their 12th of the match.
And as we said during the break, that's a lot of corners to give up. You're putting a lot of pressure on your defense and the keeper.
Kennedy with the corner now gets it back with shot and misses. Short on the near side. It's out of play. Goal kick for the Centaurs. On the goal kick, knocked down by Heights. Long shot driven in, and it dribbles past the defender and picked up by Conway.
Yeah, that was almost dangerous because Conway didn't get a clear read of it as it deflected off the defender's foot.
There's Dunlap for BC. Trying to get a step on the defender and does. And Kennedy tries to cut her off in camp. Dunlop still with it, drives it hard to the net, and the save made by Sylvia Hernandez. Probably her best stop tonight.
Boy, Dunlop again able to thread through the defense to get a shot off.
Williams at midfield. That one gets deflected off Izada Miranda. Heights with control again. Here's Roman. You can see the forwards making sure they're staying on side. Now the pass ahead. Ball's loose. Williams there first and clears it out.
I think that must have been a part of the conversation during half with Columbia Heights, as you're getting way too many offsides. Dunlap again stepping around all those defenders and gets off a pretty good shot. The keeper had to deflect that one in front of her and then scoop it up.
Long shot just wide and out of play. Goal kick, Brooklyn Center.
That's not a bad idea. Take a shot from the outside, and or take any shot that far away. Put some pressure on the keeper.
These teams with substitutions now. As mentioned, a warm afternoon, still 80 degrees here, a little after 6 p.m. Played by Albos, intercepted by Heights, shot away, saved by Conway.
You can see the Highlanders just lining up for those goal kicks, and they've been able to pick them off.
Whistle and a foul on Heights. And Amangwa whistled for the foul as Moy went down. Okay, Mara De Soso off the goal kick. It's intercepted by Heights.
Sends it up front, but Williams is there to drive it over the touchline. It'll be a throw in for Highlanders.
Torres with the throw in. on Amangwa. In on net, Conway the save.
Columbia Heights taking shots often.
Reynolds getting it back across midfield. Bravo playing it up to the middle of the field. Alamos intercepted by Kennedy of Columbia Heights. Trying to start out to her right, and then Dunlap takes it away from her. Dunlap and Kennedy battling now. It's Dunlap with it for the Centaurs. Off Kennedy, throw in. BC. Trying to play it ahead, but a little too far out in front of Morales Bravo, but Dunlop will get another shot at it here. All knocked down in front by Allie Reynolds out to midfield. Almost for the Centaurs. Taken away from her by Guaman Criollo. Stepping up into the play, Williams for the Centaurs. Dunlap across midfield. Missed on the pass intended for Moy. Torres for Heights. Short pass there for Delgado. Destin and Delgado. Moy takes it away from her. We're going to whistle. I'm going to foul on Moy. Free kick for Columbia Heights.
See right here. Just a little bit too much foot by the foot. Close to a no call, but anyway, it was a turnover. Now we have another call. Also against BC.
Reynolds has shown a strong leg this afternoon. Sends this one deep, and out is Conway. She was hoping, I think, that Kennedy could catch up to that ball and get involved in the play. Just a little too much leg on that one. Heights intercepts. Here's a chance in front, and Williams able to take it away as Guaman Criollo couldn't get herself set to get a shot away.
Yeah, I tried to turn and shoot, but then hesitated a little bit. By that time, it was too late. It's Garcia and Rodriguez coming in for the Centaurs. As Moy comes out.
And Martinez back in for Columbia Heights. Centaur throw in. We've got 25 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the second half. 2-1 Columbia Heights. All the scoring in the first half. BC did have one pretty good scoring chance about 6 minutes ago off the foot of Trinity Dunlap. The save by Sylvia Hernandez kept the Highlanders in the lead. Again, no overtime in the regular season for high school soccer in Minnesota. Playoff format was just announced yesterday at the league's board of directors meeting, which also took on the big action item, which was moving football and volleyball back to the fall. Those seasons will start in a couple of weeks, but postseason announced for the other sports this fall that have been going on: tennis and swimming and cross country and soccer. Playoffs will start the week of October 12th. And a little bit different depending if you're a Class A section or Class AA. The maximum number of games for the postseason per week is still 2. So you could play 2 games for teams that are in Class A sections like these the week of October 12th and still alive to the week of October 19th. And that looks like that will be kind of the culminating event, as they're calling it this year.
Well, that's nice that they get a little bit of a postseason.
Right.
Here's
Ball is loose out in front, and Conway there to get it. Pushed off right side by Josandra Rodriguez and out by Brooklyn Center. Throw in by Torres. Tried to get it for Cardoso, and it played out. Throw in again for the Highlanders. Shot, just missing on that try was Roman, as actually the pass initially.
Yeah, if that would have been timed a little bit better, that could have gone right into the open net. Goal kick coming up. Bravo coming back in again for the Centaurs. And Delgado comes out for a break. Probably rotating the players around a little bit so they can get a water break and rest up a little bit. That's a tall order when you only have 2 people to rotate in. But seems to be working.
Highlanders again, as we said in the first half, more of a bench, and again they'll bring a couple of new players in, that not new, but fresh players off the bench. Adriana Inamangwa back in. Destiny Delgado back in for Heights, returning to play. Long chip toward the front of the net. Ball is loose and hit wide. Conway is down. Looks like she collided with the foot of Delgado. Gets back up. But looks like she took you see, holding the side of her face or neck, and she said she's okay. She's going to stay in.
Yeah, it looks like she collided with the other player. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, she runs right into her head. But she seems to be okay. Here come with the goal kick. And again, you see Highlanders lined up, hoping for a short hop so they can drive it right back in again.
Arduino sending it out left side. And off the foot of Fonseca Perez and out. And Highlanders will get another throw in as we near the midway point of the second half. Kimberly Plaza Hernandez on the throw in. Comes back to her. That one goes off of Dunlap. Fonseca Perez. Back, Dunlap. And Roman going after it there. It's off of Dunlap. Throw in by Heights. Kennedy getting it quickly in, trying to squeeze it through a lot of BC players. Williams went down, got a play on it. It's back out to Kennedy, and Dunlap drives it back out. Heights will do it again. Throw in far side. Toward the left sideline again off of Brooklyn Center. Heights will try one more time. Kennedy. Right back into play. Centaurs intercept that. Heights will send it back down. Opportunity for them. Shot away, and Williams kind of had the angle there, and Adriana Inamangwa wasn't able to get a good shot on net. Goal kick, Brooklyn Center.
I think that rolled off her foot when she was taking that shot, so another goal kick. Garcia will take this goal kick.
Ball comes back to Williams. And then she'll play it back for Conway.
Ooh, a little bit of miscommunication there. The keeper said she wanted the ball. The defender was just a little bit hesitant. And that one almost resulted in a dangerous play.
Kick by Conway, knocked down by Adriana Inamangwo. Back for Alyssa Inamangwo. She'll play it all the way for Reynolds. Chips it ahead deep. Right, though, to Nayeli Williams of Brooklyn Center. Turning is Morales Frabo with it. Middle of the field, cleared back out by BC. High into the air here by the Highlanders.
I think we had a handball on that one.
On Alyssa Inamangwa. And back come the Centaurs. Kennedy, though, for Heights. Turns that rush away. Here comes Kennedy and gets cut off. Gets the ball back. Kennedy trying to pass it in front to Inamangwo, to Martinez. Centaurs block it, race for the ball to the corner. Centaurs play it out, and it's a corner kick for Columbia Heights.
Corner number 4 for the Highlanders. Kennedy's taking this one. Nice corner.
Right out in front and unable to get a shot on net was Inamangwa.
Yeah, Inamangwa couldn't quite get turned around. That was a very nice corner kick right in front of the keeper.
Dunlap with it for Garduno Garcia. Crump left side has it taken away by Kimberly Plaza Hernandez. Out. It's off of Heights this time, and Brooklyn Center will get a throw in.
Kennedy again. That's taken away by Garcia. And it'll be a throw-in for the Centaurs.
Trying to get the equalizer here in the second half. Still trailing 2-1 as they did at halftime.
Boy, they really have a tough time getting past midfield. Here's a breakaway.
And getting back is Williams.
Ooh, and Williams is hobbling.
Chip toward the net, and the save by Conway.
Yeah, we mentioned that Williams was walking gingerly in the first half, and this time it looks like it's a little bit more serious.
Dunlap trying to make a run past Torres and Kennedy. Those two collide. Kennedy, nice play defensively to break it up and send it all the way out to midfield to Alyssa Inamangwa.
Yeah, did it perfectly. Hit her in the shoulder to shoulder, knocked her off the ball, and then was able to retrieve it. Here we come.
Inamangwa sends it toward the net, and Williams way back, but she's going to let, boy, she's really hobbling now. And
she's really hurting. Keeper told her, nope, don't touch that, I got it.
Heights from midfield. Play it ahead, cleared away by Garduna. Fonseca Perez for BC. Inamangwa takes away her pass. And here come the Centaurs. Guadalupe Garduna Garcia. She'll roll it toward the front of the net. Back there is Reynolds for the Highlanders. Plays it to the sideline. Quick throw in, comes to Dunlap. She had the goal in the first half. Trying to get some space here. Drives a shot and high and over the net.
That was a good shot. Nice and high towards the goal area. Just a little bit too high. Dunlap again stepping around the defender. Nice shot. Just a little bit too much air on it. Look down the field. Williams is desperately trying to get back into shape. Let's see if the coach sends in a substitution for Williams.
Here's Dunlap.
Again,
intercepting.
Knocked down from the back inside the box.
Well, and here's a chance for the Centaurs.
It could be a big play.
Penalty kick coming. And it'll be Trinity Dunlap, who scored the first goal tonight, that's going to take the PK here on Sylvia Hernandez.
And here we go. Trying to figure out where the keeper's going to go, and
Dunlap
gets it in there.
Scores. And we're tied at 2. Dunlap with the scoring chance earlier in the half that was stopped by Hernandez, and this time drives the shot past the sophomore keeper and in. We are tied at 2.
Nicely played outside the reach of the keeper on the far side post. So now it gets interesting with 13 minutes to go in the match, 2-2. And referee had not called play in yet. Now we do. So Brooklyn Center doing a good job getting that draw on the foul in the penalty box.
Out the midfield. Arduna Garcia had a foot on it, but Heights turns that back. Trying to get the advantage themselves. Here's Destiny Delgado. Whistle. Foul on BC. No, excuse me.
Yeah, I thought Delgado was just a little bit aggressive on that one.
Instead, it's the Centaurs. Get possession off the Columbia Heights foul. Out to midfield, but knocked down by the Highlanders. Right ahead, here's Delgado again for Heights. Drive it to the middle of the field. Far side. Keeping her feet as Torres comes in deep. Torres goes down, trying to get back up. Off of Williams and out. Corner kick coming for Columbia Heights.
So after giving up a goal, Columbia Heights trying now to get a hit on a corner kick.
Alyssa Inamangwa take another corner. Taking them all, I believe, tonight for Heights. Puts it out in front. Ball skips through the far side. Cleared. And finally out by BC.
That was pretty close. Columbia Heights did a good job getting the ball in. Tried to get a header on it, but could not connect.
Ellie Reynolds sends it back ahead for the Highlanders. Blocked there by Arduna Garcia. Garcia gets a foot on it again. It'll stop.
A little bit of a confusion as to where they're supposed to be positioned.
Back into the play. Isabel Reynolds able to play it for Heights across midfield. Torres. Here comes Torres with it. Got a player in the middle trying to cross it to her. Williams broke that up. Garcia will send it out. And a throw in for Columbia Heights with under 11 minutes to go. Kennedy back in for Columbia Heights.
But Kennedy's had a good game. She's been busy marking up on Dunlap.
Throw-in header. Played by Williams. Now it's Dunlap for BC. She'll clear it out to the midfield. Allie Reynolds send this one deep on a bounce. And running out to it is Conway. And makes the stop. Ball played ahead left side, trying to feed it to Adriana Inamangwa. Now it's Kennedy with it, between a couple of Centaurs, rolling it toward the net, and stopped there by Conway as Kennedy and Williams collide.
Yeah, I think Williams just fell over. She's really hurting now. That
Still
last
smiling.
Yeah, I know.
She's
That's
really
the weird
limping.
part. She's having a good time, but she's also in pain. She tried to turn and just fell over, and the Columbia Heights player just tripped over her. See, she's trying to get that leg back to where she can play. I tell you, she is about as game as I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Heights with 3 more substitutes here. They're trying to keep the players fresh here for the final 9 minutes. Lydia Kennedy with the throw-in. Goes short pass here. Inamangwa put it toward the front of the net. Ball loose. Toward the end line. Chipped up in the air. Far side. Highlanders try to chase it down. Shot toward the net, but missing. Wide. Princesa Quezada Miranda. And it's a goal kick for Brooklyn Center.
You'll see it again. Just a little bit too much height on that one.
Now the 8:10 to play in the match. Locked at 2. Off the goal kick. Heights will send it back deep, and Conway can get it. Each of these teams looking for their first win of the season. Right now it might be the first tie of the year for Heights and the second tie in as many days for Brooklyn Center, if nothing changes here in the last 7.5 minutes. Off the handball, it'll be long kick by Reynolds. They'll scoot wide of the net, out of play. Did BC touch it?
I think they did.
Did, yes. We will have a corner kick. And it'll be Lydia Kennedy to take it.
Well, 15 corners for the match. For the Highlanders, that's quite a bit.
Hard shot in front and a little bobble, but Ariana Conway able to handle it.
Nice job there, get in front of the ball, make sure it doesn't get loose.
This one out of play. Throw in. Coming for Heights. Each team with substitutions again. Here was under 6.5 minutes to play. Excuse me, Centaur throw in. Off of Heights again. Medina Delgado with the throw in. Trying to knock it down there. Tayamarca Dirsoa, and off of her, and Heights throw in. And that is off of Inamangwa. And the Centaurs will throw it again. Delgado. Right to Miranda and out. Throw in off. It's off BC. Throw in for Torres. Williams lost it. Roman has it. Plays it off for Kennedy.
Looks like we have a foul against Columbia Heights.
Under 5 minutes to go. Ball controlled by Columbia Heights back in their own end. Reynolds moving to her right.
Still has it.
Short pass. Played ahead. That's broken up by the Centaurs. BC seeing they can do something with it. Garduna Garcia with it. Some space for herself. She's got some room down the left side.
She's got some company coming with her.
Out in front, shot away. Oh, and just stopped. Boy, that was a great scoring chance for Brooklyn Center. Good crossing pass and just failed to convert.
Takes the shot just to the outside of that post. Brooklyn Center again with the turnaround.
Heights able to cover up defensively. Torres to the sideline and out. Throw in for Columbia Heights. One more look at that goal scoring chance. It was a great pass.
It was, and right to exactly where you wanted the pass to be, but just a little bit off target. You can see Zamoria was happy to have the opportunity, but a little disappointed she couldn't connect. Here comes Dunlap again. Good takeaway.
Trying to get it back. And coming out to make the stop is Hernandez. Will get the loose ball. As Brooklyn Center with that scoring chance, just over 3 minutes to go, and a nice pass from Garduna Garcia to Cayamarca Dircio, and her shot saved. And the biggest stop tonight for Hernandez to keep this a 2-2 tie.
And looking across the way at the DuPont bleacher section, we get more people lined up. They're bringing chairs now to watch the game from the outside. Here's an opportunity cleared away by Delgado.
And we get a corner kick for Columbia Heights. Kennedy will line it up. With 2 minutes to play, ball out in front, a little bit too far for any of her teammates to play it. Again, cleared by Moy away to the sideline, throw in for Heights. Here's a shot to flex off a Centaur player. We get a corner on the near side. That went off of Garduno Garcia.
Probably a good thing it did, because that was headed for the net area. Kennedy sitting up again. This time a little bit lower.
It's blocked there by Medina Delgado. Cleared away.
It's going to be a Brooklyn Center throw-in. See the coach telling her players to get the ball back into play quickly.
Delgado getting it in. But then off of Moy and out. Throw in for Heights. And we're down to a minute to play in the match. Here's Kennedy for Columbia Heights. Centaurs took it away. They drive it out toward midfield. And out. Throw in for BC. Out off of the Centaurs. Columbia Heights will throw it in. Another 35 seconds to go in the match. Here's Dunlap for Brooklyn Center. Drives it across midfield. Played by Allie Reynolds to midfield. Williams had a foot on it for a moment. Now Dunlap has it.
Back and forth action in the midfield. Somebody trying to break out so you can get a shot, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Final seconds of play. And this one ends in a 2-2 draw. So we don't get the first win of the season for either team, Sig. Columbia Heights still gets their first tie of the season, and Brooklyn Center tie for a second day in a row. And I'd say Columbia Heights had the better of play, but at the end it ends up 2-2.
Yeah, entertaining match. As we said before, they match up well on paper. I think both teams are happy to get 2 goals because given the drought in the season, that's a good thing. So I'm sure they're going to be happy with their play, and they will celebrate.
2 goals for Alyssa Inamangwa of Columbia Heights. 2 goals for Trinity Dunlap for Brooklyn Center. We end in a 2-2 tie, and Brooklyn Center now on the season. No wins, 3 losses, 2 ties. Columbia Heights now 0-7-1. That does it for our telecast today from Brooklyn Center High School. Hope you've enjoyed it. For Sig Lagery and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for watching. Final score again from BC. Columbia Heights 2, Brooklyn Center 2.
CCX Media. We are your connected community experience. If you are a local small business, we know the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted you. We know you are hurting, and we are here to